I don't know how to start the intro today, but we have gaming this week. Corey's back. Brian's here. Howdy, fellas.
Yo.
So we're gonna jump right into This is week 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is week 5.
5.
So we got some fun sets. So we're gonna start with Corey versus Bannon. Bannon looking for his first win. Corey's still undefeated. Corey, tell us about your little squad here.
Yeah, so building for Bannon was really hard because my team does not like Gliscor at all. You look at my team, you look for ice coverage, and it's basically non-existent without Terra. It's like Ice Punch on Metagross, that's it. And so he has a lot of threats, but someone who does extremely well into Gliscor especially, and does well into Cinderace, etc. is I brought Scarf Volcanion to outspeed even the fastest Gliscors, and we'll see that. Once again, Volcanion proving himself to be the MVP. Everything else is pretty standard. Covert Cloak on, Hatterene, obligatory.
Yeah, you gotta have one.
No.
I liked it. So we'll go into leads here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Terra Dragon on Hatterene. That's new.
Oh yeah,
that's not a hat. That's the wrong one.
Oh no, that's Terra Dragon Muddy. Yeah.
Never mind. That's ground. I do this every week, I swear.
Terra Ground, I guess, was to hit.
Do you have Terra Blast?
I do, but I don't.
Well, that's the hit guard.
It's hit the guard again, Cinderace perhaps if he doesn't have, his thing, Protean.
Yeah.
But Terra Fairy on Bolt. Bolt is pretty standard. He has sub this week, so I was trying to bait out some switches with the electric coverage, get behind the sub, and then drop Dracos. I don't think I press it.
I gotcha. You have Terra Stellar on Hawlucha.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a really helpful defensive Terra this week for him. And I was like, what if my flying and my fighting moves hit a little harder?
There you go.
Like the reality of the set was I was gonna Terra Fairy Bolt, or I was gonna Terra Fairy Volcanion. Probably. Yeah.
And then on Bannon's side,
Metagross is a bird. Yeah.
Terras too. So.
Yep.
So let's get right into it. Let's see what we got. Rocks exchanged. No, well, he's going right for Curse.
He's right for Curse. Yeah. So I was like, oh.
Maybe it's not the salt variation.
Yeah, I was trying to catch him on a Curse to encore him, because obviously. And then I see Avalanche, and I don't know what the fuck is happening. But I start to calm mind. I can hang with this. I'm max defense bold. Yeah. Do I kiss? I think I give him a little kiss. Yeah. Switching your dragon into a fairy type, tough thing to do, especially when I'm bulky. I can live every hit, especially when I'm at +1.
Yeah, and that Shadow Ball did a lot of damage. Looking
specs. Yeah, might have stopped. Honestly, might have stopped the sweep.
Yeah, he's definitely specs. He saw Jordan's specs Lottie, and said, "I want to do that." Spell Volcanion is in. We see my Scarf Volcanion is not faster than Cinderace, which was a bit of an oopsie daisy on my part, perhaps. But I got the lucky burn on Woach. Go Rillaboom, because this thing can do nothing to it except Ruinate, so blocks Leech Seeds, and U-turn is free.
Puff, but like that's not really a move.
Yeah.
And then it just dies to U-turn anyway. So.
Yeah, that's banded, so of course it's gonna die. I got 12 in. Go back to Volcanion, expecting the Pyro. Don't take much at all. Get healed off with the terrain.
Yeah,
this thing can't really
than this guy is definitely.
It was a mistake. And then this. Speaking of mistakes, attacking the score to Steam Eruption.
Yes.
Not good.
And there's the Doug.
Yep.
But Winky kind of. That was a good Terra from him.
Yeah. So see the poison. I was like, all right, let me go Rillaboom.
The grassy terrain runs out.
SEC, and then I'm like, this thing can't do much to Metagross. Like I can live hits.
You know what's crazy? Terra Blast poison.
Yeah, that's funny.
That is neat.
Yeah, I mean, I've been Terra Fairying a lot of dudes. Plus, I have Hatterene, so it's neat to have.
Yeah.
Avalanche. Shout out Avalanche.
I
think big damage.
Another psychic kills though. I know Hatterene has done more than its fair share. I think I stay in and just Zac to stop him from like SDing.
Yeah.
I can handle the +1 Moxie. I'm faster than this thing.
Yeah, I mean, if he Aqua Stepped, it could get a little dicey, but overall, I think you're fine. And oh my god, he still lived.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Shadow
Volcanion-
It's a shame that gunk shot didn't kill because no Libero.
Oh yeah, he was fucking.
Oh,
Blaze.
yeah.
He is Blaze.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's an oopsie daisy.
Yeah, it's just an oopsie. You see that often with mons like that, so
You don't think about
Yeah.
it.
I mean, well, I think we see boosted Pyro Ball in this game, if I recall. So we'll
oh,
see.
it works out. Look at that.
I'm gonna get my rocks up because
What he's
Oh,
got you
never
there on
mind.
turn 1. He goes for
Oh,
yeah.
SD.
and then I panicked a little bit, but then he.
Alright, well that makes sense with the Blaze then.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would just become a normal type, and that
Mhm.
isn't always ideal.
Oh, yeah.
Then we see Draco do 61, which is the max roll it can get with Modest, Specs, Draco.
God damn.
So
Kinda base.
I knew immediately who he was.
Yeah.
But I get my-
not
get my
that it
shit on the
wasn't,
floor.
you know, apparent. Get
Yeah.
lunge.
We see
What?
lunge, and I.
You don't lose your attack stat because of Covert Cloak.
I'm like, oh, is losing my Covert Cloak bad? And then he again sacks Lottie to the fairy move.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't think this team really has a fairy switching except for this guy.
We see the Terra Ground because I knew he had gunk shots. So I wanted to dodge it. I do press Terra Blast. Look at me.
Let's take it out. Hat's looking prime
Yeah.
right now. Get some saves
And we discovered that this thing does not have Salt Cure this week.
there. Funny. Did
Which
you kiss?
of course it did. I have no reason to press anything else.
Yeah.
Um.
And then here's Body Slam.
We see Body Jam Wochien. Crazy. But now I'm back at full, and now he brings in the duck, and I'm like, oh, I could lose here if I get full parad. And then I get full parad.
Yep.
Body slam based?
So it almost
It's
worked
funny
out,
'cause it had
because
to
now
have,
he's
like,
supposed
there
to
were
do.
so many things that
Yep.
had to go right for that
Right.
interaction to
But
happen.
here I'm like, okay, I can go Raging Bolt because I actually live +1 any hit from him.
Oh my god, he SD'd?
He tried to call out my Thunderclap, but I could just go for a Bolt because he didn't kill. And then I clap, and then Banded Grassy Glide would have cleaned up afterwards no matter what.
Too much priority. We gotta get Ethan in on this team.
Yeah. Shout out Raging Bolt being expected to be faster than no speed. Gliscor takes my lefties, but now I'm just dropping another one.
Yeah, at this point. Like,
Yeah, at this point, it's like, it's done. What do I do
yeah,
here?
this is,
Just go
this
ball.
is not
Yeah, I'm
a
so
battle
I'm
he
so
can win.
No.
Because you're just going to throw hot water at him.
I sure am.
Look at the PNGs go.
Yep.
Really doing a great job.
Love
So,
PNG Blast.
PNG
Yeah, so
Blast is
funny team from Bannon. Don't bring Latios into fairy moves, please. And thank you.
Time to put Snorlax back on the list.
No, I would honestly say, like, invest in, like, a steel or something. Because, like, opposing dragons and fairies are a little spooky.
Yeah. I was like, I looked at his team, I was like, all right, Metagross has to be here. Classic DPP, counter the Lati.
You could run.
But-
Oh, wait. I was about to say, oh, yeah, what if you pursued the Lottie? And then I remembered where we were, so.
Yeah, so.
Bad meta alert. I mean, what?
Alright, so we
Well, we got the we got a fun set here.
Yeah, Adam and Jordan. Adam has finally brought Muck
Yep.
along with his son Core, Blastoise staying at home. And then
Jordan
has
brought the dog.
Dash Bun, who
Yeah.
New
matches
pickup.
up incredibly well to this
Yeah.
team. And Azov is here, he's hiding.
Yeah, so I was around for for a lot of the building of Jordan's team, and there are some people whispering into her ears, "Be really worried about Muck. He's a real big problem." I tried to tell her, just drop Dracos. It can't hang. So we'll see how that works out.
See what happens. So let's.
Oh,
So here's the meat locker, and
Yup.
let's go over our Terra types real quick. So starting on Jordan's side, Terra Fairy
Sure.
on Darkrai,
Very Dark Eye.
Terra Grass to resist the Steam
Paragraphs
Eruption.
and Bread Dog seems good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a lot actually.
Yeah, no Terra on Pex.
Some dogs. Yeah, I guess you're not really trying to Terra him that much.
And then it
Actually,
looks
no
like
Terra on
she
anybody
did
else.
Terra.
Oh, perhaps
Maybe
she or Gore.
So whether you actually no, this is strategical fairy, I guess.
Perhaps.
Anyway,
Stronger Moonblast. Anyway.
so looking at Adams, Terra Electric on Thundy.
Yeah,
for
might
stronger T-balls
give
like
hints that it's offensive, yeah.
And Terra Steel on Torkoal, which
Interesting.
is interesting. But it does give you, I was gonna say, you get the Draco resist, which is true.
Yeah,
But they
that's true. It'd just be fairy at that point.
Kind of like really good into a lot of the team, honestly, being a steel type.
Yeah,
Oh,
Steel
yeah,
is
it's not
pretty good
bad.
with Jordan's team for sure. But
Yeah.
nothing to Nothing too crazy from Adam's
Fair
side.
Fairy Wake, yup.
And the rest
Grass
are
Horizon.
punching.
God, I love turning my dragon into a fairy.
Me too, man. It's fun.
Never done that in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, and here's Bulk of
Huh?
Focus. And now he's going to bed.
Oh, he's taking a nap.
So this Thunderous, we'll talk about him at the end once he starts to kind of, you know, show what
Yeah.
he could do. Torkoal's going to switch into Mist Ball and die.
I've never seen that interaction before in my life. I just want you to know
That is.
that was the
Specs-
max roll miss ball. Like
has
the
Specs
maxest.
Latias. And now Sun is gone forever.
Yep. A shame.
Yep.
His free
Free
strike.
try,
I'm
free
surprised.
free.
At first, I was surprised it wasn't Blizzard, but then I realized that, like, you know, Walking Wake is here.
Yo, manual terrain to
Yeah.
maybe have Mr. Leaves do something.
But then we sent in gouging fire for some reason.
Maybe he forgot about Hypnosis. Didn't want to get put to bed.
Well, the thing is, he has electric terrain up.
Oh, yeah, maybe he.
Yeah, he's not going to bed.
I don't know.
Big noopsie.
Like, I feel like you just kind of you DD or you just let off your
Yeah.
thing. That's AV on Toxapex, which is cool.
Yep.
Should be a little hint to what set it
AV.
is.
It's AV and offensive, which is very cool. Here's Iron Leaves, and Iron Leaves is bad Pokemon.
It is a bad Pokemon.
I
You know what would have been the
definitely
perfect
like
click
him.
there from Adam? Is a Psyblade.
Didn't have it.
What?
Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah.
How does it not, like, you run manual terrain for this
Yeah.
guy, and you run his broken psychic move that is powered
Nope.
up in electric terrain?
Wait, does it really?
Yeah, that's what it does.
Hold on. I thought it was just like side shock. I'm going to look that up.
No,
Man.
no. It's like, you know how Walking Wake has, like, his water move that's stronger in the sun?
Yeah.
And Wake and Leaves came together, so their moves are very similar.
Oh my God, you're right. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Why
So
wasn't that
was
on the
just an
set?
active throw, not running that move.
That's wild. I know he put Wild Charge on there for the, the combination electric terrain, so it's kind of that. But man, Sideblade's awesome then.
Yeah, Psyblade is really cool with the manual terrain. It's like the only thing he can do,
Anyway.
which is very...
Here we see Muck cannot hang.
Oh, we got crit too.
Gets
It
a lucky,
might have
he
mattered.
gets a lucky crit. It wouldn't
Yeah.
have killed, but 3 would have probably.
And then Adam thinking Jordan's going to switch out there, but Jordan drops a -3 Draco and dealing 81%.
It's like, why stop there?
Why stop?
Just keep going. Where's the Draco resist?
Oh, and she misses for it.
All right. I
At
think
this point,
Latias
I
has
don't
earned the
think it matters.
paycheck today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we got
now,
the bread dog here.
Bread
Huh?
Dog is going to just wall.
Yeah, luckily Bread Dog doesn't have a way to boost, I don't believe. So it can wish, it can body press, but you can't, like, I think maybe you get Howl at best. So.
You do get Howl. I
Which
remember
would
that
be
strictly
funny.
from remember the Charizard raids in Sword and Shield?
Oh, yeah, the 7th level.
yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, right, yeah. We brought a bunch
Yeah,
of
thanks,
bread
Bread Dog.
dogs and went to town.
That's funny.
I don't know. I don't get the. I don't know. I mean, this doesn't really matter, but
Yeah, is Ninetales
Nah,
actually
nah,
faster than
nah.
Wake? Oh, they're speed
Yeah.
tied. That's crazy. It's such a weird.
Now, this
speed
Gouging
tie.
Fire had, like, Dragon Dance. Maybe there's a game here, but we see right now that it would have to be
That's a
not
cool
having a fire move for that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it does, so.
which we now see
You're
it
walled by
does
Bread
have.
Dog.
Yep. While my Red Dog killed my Darkrai. That is a clean.
That's about it. So,
Good game.
yeah.
yeah,
So
not
good
Shout out to
having
Gnosis.
Psyblade was huge. Would it have
I'll be
killed
honest,
X?
though. I don't think it would have killed.
I don't think it would have killed either, but you wouldn't have taken a recoil.
Sure.
As always.
Sure.
Nice.
Another chance. Yeah.
Here we go. Game 2.
Like, there's a lot here that could be said about the way Adam played that game 1, and we'll see if he adapts game 2.
That doesn't help.
That's so much damage. Honestly, if I'm Adam here, I'm getting a Fairy Terror on the field immediately, so I can not have to deal with that later.
Honestly, if I'm Adam, I'm getting a fairy type, period.
Yeah.
He has one. A really good
That's
one in
right. He's
Gardevoir.
had Gardevoir the whole season. It hasn't hit the
Yeah.
field a single time.
It's sometimes hard to commit your walls when you have 4 mons that need to kind of be there every week.
Yeah.
So I get it. I think Will's running into a similar issue with his team,
Yeah,
or actually, and Chris too. So like,
look at Bread Dog living that.
yeah, also shout out to Red Dog and shout out
It's
to
probably
Muck.
Bread Dog kill. Oh no, not Toxic on the Wish turn. No.
Yeah, I guess like
Wish
if we're
goes
picking
before
this up-
Toxic.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Player up miss.
At least the Red Dog won't be around much longer. So
Bread can hang.
Mid game rocks.
Gouging Fire can now have some more freedom.
Now
Now Lottie's back and
Alola
forth.
is going to die.
And
Yeah, pray. Ooh, showing off Thunderbolt. That's cool.
Yeah, I can go Thundy. Why?
I mean, you
I
can
guess
start
you
off with Big
you can go
Draco
this
here.
because you're fast. Oh, you can't. You got
Flamethrower
Fairy in
or
the
you
back.
Hydro.
He Drake, I believe.
He Drake good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the freest Hydro Steve of all time.
Now Veil gets up.
I mean, if
And
Jordan
Terra
just stayed in.
Fairy on
They're very
Ninetales.
interesting.
Wow.
Did she forget that it's a fairy type also?
Yeah.
Like, maybe
I mean,
it
she
didn't
just,
want to be
she just
weak
lived
to,
a Draco meter, but
I
to
was gonna say,
fire.
maybe
What?
it didn't want to be
Kills
weak
anyway.
to fire anymore.
Huge crit.
Oh yeah, maybe you lived through Veil, but I don't know, man. Anyway, just
You
start dropping,
absolutely live through Veil's Ninetales.
start dropping Dracos again. Torkoal's not a switch in.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we're switching Torkoal in. It really
I mean, there is no switch in. It's a sack at that point.
Yeah, but it's not him, right? Like,
Oh,
I don't know about
yeah.
that.
Flip
Maybe.
turn. He's getting a little deep into the sauce, perhaps.
Yeah, he's and going for X Scissor. And this
well, that
Pokemon's
is
bad.
Banded Leaves, by the way.
This Pokemon's bad.
Banded leaves.
This
Bro.
guy
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
It's really hard to say, like, I wouldn't sack my Sunsetter when Veil's still up, you know, if you don't have a way to
Yeah.
break that Veil.
I also, if I'm Jordan, I wouldn't have sacked Lottie there.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
like, just sack Azelf.
We haven't even seen what that Azel does yet.
That's fine. We don't need to know.
Do we get the flinch? Yeah, Darkrai moment.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But not the roll. Flinch. Nope.
Mhm.
Healing up.
So, I mean, now we're just playing a flinch crit game.
Yep.
Fun. Yippee. It is Scarfry,
No.
though, so.
He gets a little
Scarf
impatient.
Darkrai.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Why he Urkel?
you have to play the game a little more.
That's a Terra Fairy.
Yeah.
So,
Wait,
maybe.
looking.
Guys, I don't know about this one.
But this thing is offensive.
17.
Oh, he's
Abe.
spraying.
Acid sprays heat. I think
Aiden
it also
Pog.
has poison jab, right?
No, not in this one.
Oh, that's funny.
Infestation, Acid Spray. Forget the two other moves, but their attacks, you know.
That
I think
is
like a water move.
probably Surf.
Yeah. Good shit from Jordan.
Yeah.
Made it look easy.
Getting the dub.
I think. Moral of the story is Iron Leaf sucks.
Brew.
I think the moral of the story is stop sending Torkoal into Specs Dracos. He doesn't deserve that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Gardevoir.
Bring Gardevoir when you're fighting a
when
dragon.
you're going up against someone who has a big, strong dragon, bring Gardevoir.
Yep. Especially one that's psychic dragon.
Yeah.
You resist both of those.
Did Adam end up dropping leaves after this set?
He did. Iron
Okay.
Leaves is gone.
Good riddance.
Yeah, I think his new grass type will be much more effective.
Yes. It is Venusaur.
Ah, yes, the all reliable.
Reliable.
Sun.
So the more things change, the more they stay the same. Although Venusaur does not stop the big scary dragon opposition
No.
problem, but
But it does put them to bed at blistering speeds.
it does if it hits. Therein lies
True.
the.
True.
But
Braylon?
here we go. So got me versus Ethan. So I picked up Gallade last week, kind of with this match in mind. So I went into this set knowing that Heatran was insane, and that meant completely shut down Sneasler if it didn't have Ice Punch. And obviously I have the Terra option to defeat Sneasler with Ice Punch pretty effectively. And then I paired him up with this is Assault Vest Gallade, which is really strong coverage around for everything you could bring. You look on his team, you notice that Sinistcha is not here.
Yep.
Zoroark is not here. And
Also
Mothra are not here. Those three, I was like, okay. I put a lot of brain power into those guys, and them not being here made things a little bit easier. So now that he has a size spam option with Indeedee, pressing expanding force, and then he has the unburden with Sneasler, I knew that I needed Slowking to do a lot.
Yeah.
So I ended up putting an Assault Vest on him and made him
Double
really
vest.
bulky. And that's going to pay dividends in this set. Slowking is going to basically invalidate a lot of what Ethan wants to do.
Yeah.
Just by existing. So
Smon is done.
so we'll kind of get into turn one. And you see neutralizing gas already into Klefki, so no Prankster.
No prankster.
There's no way you're faster than it, though, right?
But real quick, we'll go over Terra types. So I have a lot of Terra Fires, and that's to help turn off my Psychic type's weakness to Ghost and then resist the grass move.
Ah, yes.
And then also, cure him with big ice moves. So, while still having that resistance was key.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's got little steals too.
Yeah. I do have a lot of steals, again, for cure him in mind, especially, in like Hyper Voice and...
Yeah, Terra
Lots of
Bug
actions.
Heatran. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
so...
That was
Terra Bug
funny.
was like, one, I still resist ground, I resist fighting, and I don't immediately melt to ice moves. So, kind of
Yeah.
worked out. And my cat is Terra Stellar,
Funny.
so...
Cute.
Then
I
on
feel like it should be
defense-
that every week since you don't like tearing it.
He's not a guy to press the button, but he can.
Yeah.
Then Ethan's got a lot of Terra Ground guys to beat up Heatran because he knows how scary it is into him.
Yeah.
And then Terra Water on Manaphy, and then just Terra Fairy on Klefki. So turn 1, I expect my Weezing to be faster than Klefki to shut it down.
Oh, he did go for 2-wave turn 1. That's kind of funny.
And then I double taunt to kind of get any of the setup guys from preventing them from coming in, like stuff like DD on what's his name, Curum.
Yeah.
So I go into Cat here to eat up the T-Wave, and then I get rid of whatever it wants to do. I go for Knock in particular, just so I keep my Prankster immunity because I don't want to be paralyzed. But I do have T-Spikes, and I do want to start to get them up and force Sneasler to come in early without terrain being up. But I take way too much from the Training Kiss.
Oh my god.
So that's a little unfortunate. But I got Heatran here, and I know it's just like Blickies could get paralyzed. It is what it is. But that is something I'm willing to take, so I deny screens, which is cool. So here's Sneasler, the Onomatopeasler. And then I go into my Sneasler check, and he goes for SD, which I'm like, oh, okay, that's a little scary. But again, Solomons can handle anything Sneasler wants to do. So I'm immediately ready to scout for Ice Punch. So I go for the Terra Steel, and I look like a genius because he Dire Claws. And my Mensa's Rocky Helmet. So if he hits me, he dies. So that is nice. But I kind of want to keep him alive. So I go into Weezing, who eats. And now this guy is pretty much done. And then see you later, buddy.
Sleep? No.
And then there's this Manaphy. And like I mentioned, this is Assault Vest Slow King. And that's Specs Manaphy.
Specs Manaphy,
I took 10.
You know what? I go back. I need to really consider if Manaphy's worth 15 points after seeing that interaction.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just ready for Tail Glow, and not having Tail Glow, it's really not that scary. So I get the big... you'll see a lot of future sights going off, and you see the Psychic Noise. So I do prevent any additional healing from lefties and stuff, which is nice. But at this point, like, I do not want this guy to set up, so I'm willing to let Weezing go down to limit Oricorio, who's honestly really scary right now. Because if I get confused and hit myself, I'm in a bad spot. But I do get the KO here, which is nice. So here comes a DD. And I have Heatran. And I know this guy is Terra Ground. So I'm kind of baiting him. It's like, okay, if you Terra Ground and kill Heatran, that's fine. I haven't seen exactly what this Curum does yet. I just know it's freeze dry, so I know it's special. So I don't have to worry about like DD, which is nice. If he Terras, then he's now weak to Flower Trick. And I'm pretty cool with just spamming Flower Trick to win the game once Curum's low enough. He does do it, so Train goes down.
Yeah, he's kind of forced to. I mean, he could have gone Manaphy, I guess, but...
Yeah, so I now have my my Flower Trick.
Yep.
I mean, I see the damage. Here we go. 24%. Not bad. And then I found out he's Scarfed, so that kind of threw me off.
Yeah.
But then I realized I'm just like, oh,
now
I
you go
can just wall him forever.
Yeah.
Thank you, Terra Steel. Very cool.
Manaphy kind of eating that up, but
Yeah.
Skull's not going to do much. Oh, it did a lot. Never mind.
Yeah, so I'm just like, you know what? I have Slow King all day long. I know it's Scald. I know it doesn't do anything. So it's like, I have my my future sight option. He can't beat Slow King at this point. It's like, as long as I keep his HP up and just cycle around for a while, he gets me with the Terra Blast there, which is good.
Yep.
I'm like 90% sure this is Scarf and Didi.
It is not. It's Terrain Extender.
Oh, Extender. Okay. He only has 2 moves then.
Yeah. And then Soaking versus a KO, which is nice. And then here comes Kyurem, and I need my HP, so I go into Gallade, and he's eaten too.
Blade takes fucking nothing.
So
Gardevoir defense moment. Or special
I
defense.
and again, I'm assault vested too, so like I don't care about these hits. He crits Energy Ball, which was one of his ways out from winning this game. But
wasn't
I'm
enough.
AV, so it doesn't matter.
You need like 3 super crits on the last 2 dudes there.
He didn't know I was AV, so he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, if I crit, I have a shot." And he did it, and then it still didn't do anything. So
Sad.
so going into game 2, I realized, okay, Sneasler does not have Ice Punch, so Mence doesn't need to Terra immediately, which is nice, so I can kind of save it for later. And I know it's like, okay, I don't really want to let Heatran go down, because I now know, okay, this guy is choice locked, Manaphy's choice locked. So like I need to not immediately lose to Oricorio, because that guy's a little scary. So here we go. I lead off with Heatran, knowing, you know, why not? We both switch out turn 1.
Funny.
So the Energy Ball does nothing. Like, I literally just regenerate her off everything he does to me.
Yeah.
And I get the prediction for Klefki coming in, and I get to throw off taunts, which is really nice. So I prevent Mr. Oreos from setting up, and I hit him with the big blast. But this Hurricane does way too much fucking damage.
That does a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Oricorio, I wasn't familiar with your game.
Yeah. And I was set up to be faster than Oricorio, not by intention. It was actually for, I believe, Indeedee. So that helps. So I just start going for flamethrowers. I really want to get rid of Klefki. He's really annoying. And also learn that he does not have light screen. He just has reflect. But I have defog, so I don't care. Which is funny. And he's been trying to predict Heatran coming in. You see it a lot in this game. But I have Slowking completely free at all angles. So I never really need to make the play to go into Heatran. Because he's honestly too important to lose on a prediction like that. So
Yeah.
again, I'm just cycling my future sights over and over again. And there's not much you
Yep.
can really do to stop that.
No, he doesn't have an answer to.
And then, see,
Slowking
whenever he
G,
would
really.
go into Indeedee, now he's boosting it for me,
Yep.
so I'm perfectly content. No, I felt play, which is for like a DD on.
That's
Kyurem.
pathetic damage I just saw from that
know.
Kyurem.
He's just he's not it. Scarf Kyurem just was not very strong enough.
Well, when you have the most Spadef Mon in the world wearing a vest.
Yeah, I think it's like watching Tox versus Wake. You can't say that Tox is better than Wake, but you can say that it beat it that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Expanded Force is doing a lot, and I'm just like, all right, Mence, you've done your job. I bait out his Terra. I was like, is he gonna do it again? And then, Mence kind of done what he needed to do. So he's out of there, and Cat's here, and I'm gonna snap. See you later. And I don't think Manaphy's got enough in the tank to really get it done. Because again, I have Heatran. He's here.
the Fire, Water, Grass core is intact, and he's got to pick one move.
Yep.
Late game spikes. Funny.
Late game spike. You do what you gotta do. So I let Heatran go down. And I go into my Cat, and then I just Terra Stellar and kill him because it's funny.
Manaphy, watch out! Bonk.
But yeah, I
Maybe
was
if
really
you had a
worried
separate
about
Terra.
Sinistcha, so I'm kind of glad he wasn't there. So, yeah. Specs Manaphy was not it. I think Scarf Kyurem has its spot, but it wasn't supported enough to work how it needed to. And I think didn't take a good enough advantage of Sneasler like doing big damage because I just wouldn't let it happen.
Yeah.
And Oricorio was really scary, but I just kept getting it in on future sites. So every time I come in, it just
so it would take so much
2/3
chip.
HP,
Yeah.
and then it's a lot more manageable. So, yeah, that's that. Brian, you want to talk about your team? I have not watched this replay, but I know Tim was cooking up some bullshit.
It was a set. Tim wanted me to play the day before we scheduled. Probably just finishing up his work at the time. Just said, let's get it out of the way. So I just finished watching David's set and we played. And I just grabbed the last team that I ended up cooking with before. And it looks standard. It's like, big six.
Yep.
But they've got some gimmicks in there for sure. And Tim's team is pretty much his big five plus Diplet, which is pretty fun. Good to see little guy coming in. And Tim named all of his Mons after what he thought they would either do to me, I guess. Like, it's a pretty funny team gimmick. You'll see as it goes through.
Yeah, so we'll kind of show them off. So there's some very interesting Terra types on Tim's side.
Yeah, actually, I think he might have just forgotten to set a few of them, but he did set Arcanines and Porygons, interestingly, to Psychic, which I thought was neat. Oh, good job to resist the Drain Punch from, I assume, like Annihilate.
Yeah.
And also to boost the power of his Psychic, which we later see he does have.
Yeah, that's probably kind of what it is.
Tim sets up Rocks, and I see it's Scarfed, which is, like, good set in this case. Guaranteed Rocks against my team is nice.
Yes.
You with Wish passing, but funny. Oh, he should have pressed Dragon Tail.
Yeah, you're doing a lot. And it's red card, funny.
Yeah, red card's neat. And then he presses Dragon Tail and then Ape, which is like
later,
neat.
take more rocks.
Get Lando again, which is funny.
Not the guy you want to see.
He lives.
He lives.
And now we see funny tech. He's recycle red card.
He's taking
very overthinked indeed. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It was funny.
I was hoping to send myself out again as Ape.
Yeah, red card only procs if you live the hit.
Yeah. Here comes Prim. It's Calm Mind Prim, which is cute, and then it reveals that it is sub Calm Mind Prim, which is like, oh my, it's
But
we're seeing Gen 4 again.
Yeah, but we know who this is.
You are unaware, so it's not going to work out.
Yeah, it turns out it has to be unaware because otherwise it kind of wins the game. That training kit heals a lot of HP. Naytar's waters, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna what's he gonna hit me with? And then the Surf comes in and does 40. It's very respectable.
Yeah, so it's like he's got to get a crit, but at this point.
Yeah, I learned a lot about Prim this day. I questioned earlier in the year why it's an OU mon, and I was shown why in this set. Very good mon. Reveal Protect. Get a little lefties there.
Zimpa's
A little greedy Protect. I just was like, let's keep Clef alive. What's the worst that happens?
I mean, Clef is not in any danger.
Watch out because he's Torrent, and I forget.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, oops, that's okay. I didn't mind though because I got Serpent for free, and now I get to do Serp things for the first time I think all season. So he sends in Scarf Cleaver, doesn't know I'm Scarfed. I get another kill.
Yeah, unfortunate lack of knowledge.
Yeah, and then I go Terra Ground here and Leaf Storm. I Terra Ground in case I missed. Really not fair.
Yeah.
And it actually could come in handy later versus Goldingo if he was, if I needed it, but then he wasn't.
You got big Leaf Storms, and that's just going to kind of do it.
Yep. So Serp cleans. Porygon 2 traces, which is funny because now he's contrary. Then I missed, so the game keeps going for a bit.
Yeah.
So I sent Lando to give him an attack boost because it's funny. And it's also banded Landorus, so I didn't want to get the chunk here. I'll let him kill me with Ice Beam, but he just Trick Rooms instead. So now I gotta wait a little bit.
Yeah, and at this point,
No, I mean Porygon 2 can hang. It's really just if Ape comes in, when I get it in after Trick Room ends. So we're just kind of waiting. Maybe I'll get a lucky burn. Maybe he'll recover HP. But not super scared of Porygon 2 because it doesn't really have a move to hit Ape. He could Psychic, but it's not going to do a lot.
Yeah.
I think it does 30 or 40.
You just kind of get that done.
Yeah, Speeds is done. On to game 2. Nothing to say.
Yeah, nothing.
So game 2, I think he leads Goldingo, which is cool. I led Vaporeon just to Scald and kill the Cleaver if it decided to lead again. So we're just trading. I think he wanted to call out, put Fable, switch, start, but I don't know. He just Shadow Balled me. And he Terra Steals and I Terra Steel, so we're just looking at each other now.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of good guys. Still did a lot.
Oh, yeah, no. Unaware Clef was here for this too. It's an unfortunate necessity versus. Yeah, Tim's team in the builder, if it wasn't unaware Clef, is very, very scary. Or just, I guess, anything.
Arcanine.
Yeah, we see Brian Helpful come out, which immediately, as soon as I see Fire Spin, I go, hey, that's the set I gave you versus, like, a Matt that he didn't bring.
This is Wisp, unfortunate.
Yeah, I was like, that sucks.
Oh my god, that does too much damage.
Yeah.
It's banded. Banded Lander is.
I know.
Diplin, watch out!
Yeah, no Diplin. No Diplin. Anyways, there's the Stone Axe doing 24, and probably the only reason Ape had to be here, to be honest, was because it resisted Cleaver. Like, it's a good move. It's a good mon. Like, don't get me wrong, it's the best mon in the format, probably, but there was a world where he wasn't on the team until I said, oh, I don't have a Stone Axe switching. That sharpness really hurts.
It's not big. Big Blitz is coming. Let's see if he predicts with Head Smash. No, Fire Spin. Funny.
He does not have it.
Oh, it's so funny.
I know. It's a Flash Fire, Willow, Fire Spin, Scorching Sand set. It's very weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's the one that I think like is meant to like. I don't know what it was for.
I don't know what it's supposed to do, but it's funny.
I remember when I played Corey with it, it went crazy. So
I wish this Porygon had Toxic. It would go so hard into your team.
Literally doesn't have it.
I know.
Yeah, he's lost it.
Yeah, no, my team. Wow, yeah, really broken team. But I show off Ice Beam here, which is nice. I thought it would kill actually because it doesn't have a Violet because of the red card, but he still lives. Diplin's kind of cool.
Yeah, Diplin can hang. He can come.
Obviously, I don't think the red card set is the new future of the metagame. But
no, it's just funny.
It's just funny, yeah. And obviously, Tim's not playing this game super seriously with the team he brought. Like he's got a lot of gimmicks here, just probably to help keep him sane. I guess.
Meanwhile, we got double Wish stall.
Again, Corey, it's not stall. There's no rocks.
I don't know, man.
Get my late game.
Literally, that's a hazard up.
No, right. I did not say no T-Sparks. This Meteor Beam, sad.
That is unfortunate.
Yeah. So now I'm like, whatever, Moth. You're gonna go down. Let's get a little sludge damage here.
Did nothing. Yo, Porygon's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. He's really crazy. Yeah. Anyways, here's Ape.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
and I actually think I forget here that he has Terra Steel Goldengo. Oh, he gets that. Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a point where I think I hit Rage Fist into Terra Steel Goldengo. Forgetting.
It's still fun.
Yeah, it's still fun.
You've been hitting.
He had Trick Room up, so. Oh no, I did Drain Punch this one. Okay, maybe it was early in the set. It's Ape. He did it. He got Defiant boosted. He's won the game. Except he didn't. He's max physical defense. Rocky Helmet Willow. Yeah.
Burn his ass. Let's go.
Yeah. Wow.
This is going on my terms.
This set would have been a lot different, I think, if Gaptos was here, but he wasn't here, so it was just a set. We can move on.
It was a set of all time.
Yep. Nothing to say.
So we move on. The full powered rain team.
Yeah, it's finally been assembled.
This was, I think, on the eve of Archaladon getting the axe from OU, which is funny.
Yeah, he gets his last little hurrah here.
Yeah, but don't
Or
worry,
we can see if he does.
And here's Pat's team. Okabla Jugadungus is here. Susan, the fairy.
Actually, I think this looks like the same team he brought to me in terms of Mons.
Armor.
No, H. Gudra's here. H. Gudra's here.
Yeah.
Which I like that in the rain.
So we got Terrafire on Pelipper. Terra Water Basculin. Poison. I keep calling this guy Basculin. I know his name, but anyway. Pretty standard Terra types from Chris. And then Pat brings a lot of things to resist the water moves, which makes perfect sense to me. A lot of poison, a lot of water. They're good. They're good types.
Yep.
So Tuscanomics is in.
Yeah.
And
oh my god.
Turn 1, I think Pat I feel like that's just an immediate. Pat is not winning this set.
Yeah, that was good. That was a cool heavy slam, which I guess maybe he wasn't ready.
Honestly, I feel like that's like knowing you have it. Like, that's a good first turn click. Like, this thing probably doesn't even have rocks. Like, Ting Lu probably has them. So it's like, why not? You know. And
it's also like, what if you're wrong? You still heavy slam the Grim.
Yeah, if it reflects, it's like that's fine. You do a lot of damage, and like.
And then shoutouts, I think that's AV Ting, which is cool with heavy slam as well.
Wait, that's AV and it did that? Oh, Jesus Christ.
It is Specs and Emrys.
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh,
Large,
here he
big, big,
is.
huge. Large, big, Mick. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, large, big, McHuge today.
Yeah.
No.
Versus
now
little
he's
McTiny.
Little
large,
Miss Tiny Small. Watch out! Watch
real.
out! Chris
he's
Terraferry's for I forget why, but he got
I
away
don't
with
know.
it.
It doesn't really matter too much because he's it's in a prime position to go crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
and
you just
if
electro
you
shot again.
I'd say you look at Hall's team, you'll notice there's no Terra ground, and there's also just no Sandy Conda or any ground type in general. So he
Sandaconda would
gets,
have been a pretty decent bring into this team.
yeah, with the sand spit ability too.
Yeah, you just shut it off. Like you just run a
Pretty
defensive
neat.
Terra and
Could have been a neat pick, but right now Hudra, or in this case Pudra, is certainly a big threat to Chris's team.
yeah, because he's eaten.
Yeah, he's eating, but
but
also he's not
that
really
is-
eating back.
That is not it. It's it's curse rest.
Heavy Slam Dragon Tail, yeah.
Which
Turns out
is
Tusk Wall's
funny.
that.
Turns out. There it goes, and there's Rabombi.
Oh, it's from Bobby. What's it gonna do? It's gonna move blasting. It does 22. Later, dude.
No sash. Funny.
Yeah, I don't know what that set was. I don't
He's used
remember.
boots.
Yeah, probably boots. Yeah.
Yeah.
We see Tentacruel in here, actually threatening out Arc now because it's Terra Fairy, which is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5%.
Oh, it gets the poison.
Poison
Dante,
those.
no. You don't have lefties. You can't live these.
Getting good mileage out of Grimmsnarl even at low HP.
Yep. That's kind of his thing. Not sure why he Spirit Break here instead of setting up a screen again, but it doesn't matter. He
I
gets
think
the kill.
like looking at what Pat has left, like I don't think the screen's gonna help him. I think he just needs to get rid of Ting Lu so he can hopefully stall out the rain turns as best he can.
Yeah. We get
and
double
try to
knocks
win
here,
with
little
Specs
handshakes.
Blessed.
A little sad we didn't see Rain Dish Tentacruel again
Yeah,
this
I
week.
feel like that was a missed opportunity for sure.
Yeah.
But I believe, I believe Paul said maybe he was clear body for webs. I think that might have been his thought process.
Mm.
I don't know. I feel like at that point maybe you put the Tims on and you don't worry about that too much.
Exactly. Now, this
It's
is my favorite
Transform
interaction
Mew!
here. We see Transform Mew, but watch out. It is 57%.
That is
much
still
Yeah.
and he wins speed tie.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't matter. It was Terra Fairy. Right?
Flash
Flash
cannon. He had
cannon?
+1 flash cannon.
I don't know. That's an AV. Like, look
Yeah,
at
we
that.
try to put him in range, you know.
Oh, he's
Oh,
a
for
plus
sure, yeah,
one.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
neutral. Yeah, I would have done enough for.
Well, you're telling me it puts him in range to get killed here to then just let Barrascuda come in and hit two moves.
No,
Yeah.
actually, like thinking about it, right? Like, let's
I'm
say
thinking.
like you won the speed tie, you got the flash cannon, it doesn't kill, right? You go into this guy, you click Moonblast, you scare it out. Then like Barrascuda comes into revenge kill, depending on like.
Yeah,
actually,
second
Adamant
things,
is
if I recall.
probably still faster, right?
Yeah.
Adamant, yeah.
Oh my god, yes, in the rain? Yeah, no question.
No. I'm saying when the rain ends,
Oh, yeah, it
depending
should
on
be.
like how much speed it has.
It definitely would be faster. I would be shocked if it wasn't.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't think many people play around with the Barrascuda EVs, I'm going to be honest. It's a little,
just run Adamant
brain dead.
max. That's why I'm just
Yeah.
saying I don't know if Adamant max speed Barrascuda is faster than Hammer's. It probably is, judging for the fact that his Jolly is 408.
Yeah. Here we are seeing. Perhaps we made mistakes by letting our Jalodon run wild.
Yeah,
Perhaps we
hopefully it
did.
doesn't happen again. We see T-Spike's Mew look to start off the match here. Hall really likes making his Mew his hazard setter, which I can understand.
It's quite good.
I think it's quite a good one. Gets every single one.
Yep.
Yeah, Tusk has got Tim's on.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
That
clear
is a good
body
body.
for the webs, I'm sure.
Mhm.
They spin. Oh,
I
he's
got
safe.
spin.
Okay.
Got spin.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I like.
So
it
I'm
on
sure
the-
they shake hands again here and knock. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, spin.
There's
Good
the spin.
I think a lot chip though. Oh no, he's roosting.
Roosty's chilling.
And there we go. That's the guy that needs to come in.
Yeah, but
Oh.
like looking at Chris's team, I don't think T Spikes were the bring.
Yeah, no, because, I mean, there is no poison type, but
Yeah, but even still, like Barrascuda just switches in and out. Like if you
yeah,
set
Tusk
regular
Tusk has rapid spin and boots.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that
Oh,
Jesus
great.
Christ.
huge crit. Now at this point, like this is.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. We always say that rain lets you turn your brain off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't worry. I'm sure Chris will turn his brain off.
Who needs to
Yeah, anyways, here's a Moonblast doing 64, and here's Chris hitting Electro Shot outside the rain.
Oh,
Silly.
The button, it looks so good.
oopsie daisy.
Oopsie daisy. Not sure what Chris did here, but you got Tinglu in, I guess.
He did get Tingle to 29. It's absurd.
29%. It's
It's
Oh,
funny.
you could have stayed. Oh,
Yeah, I guess he didn't want to get ruinated.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Oh,
you
is
got
it Spore? I don't think it's Spore this week, is it? No.
Man.
I've seen a lot of brute bonnets not run Spore lately. In honor of, just having the better coverage on their
Well, I
good
mean, Sleep
sets.
is banned, so.
I mean, you're right. I kind of forgot. Well, only know you, right? Only know you?
I think it trickles down to the lower tiers.
Oh my god, does it really nowadays? That's sad.
It always has.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but
I always thought it always did. Anyway, none of us actually play OU to where we genuinely know things.
I know Chris is very sad about the Arc ban.
You shouldn't be. It's broken.
yeah.
I want the apology form written today. Also, I'm not sure what Chris has been doing these last 5 turns, but he sure has been just letting Tentacles sit here, spin away, and kill dudes.
Yeah,
but-
because now the rain is gone, and all of a sudden it's like, hey.
Yeah, you got Barrascuda, 3 turns of rain to go. It's 4 dudes to kill still, and by the way, he's gonna kill one.
Yeah, you
Yep.
should have definitely just sacked Tentacruel there.
Yep.
Let's see if he sacks Brute Bonnet. Does it have Sucker? Does it have Sucker?
Yeah.
Sucker,
Come on now.
boom, there you go.
I think he lives one more turn, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now we were actually talking here with Chris later on. I said Chris said I threw so hard, but Hall actually could have sacked the other guy there, Tentacruel.
Oh,
what the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, Moonblast sweep, yeah.
And then theoretically, Enamorous would have been able to win against these two, but I don't know if
Actually, because it's Terra Dragon.
it was Terra Dragon,
at
but it
full
was at
HP,
100.
I think Pat would have actually probably won this game. You just Moonblast 3 times and win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't
Yeah.
think Tinglu, while it would have been able to take a hit, I don't think it would have been able to do enough
It couldn't
damage
do enough
back.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, best it would do is ruin.
But I mean, he sent in Enamorous as a resist with a dragon at 100, and I guess expected to live, and just did
Oh,
not.
man. That's
No.
a big fish.
Yep.
It's the biggest. I think,
That
yeah,
guy-
power to the Terrawater fish, indeed. But
In the rain, like, that's a lot of multipliers, dude. You start
Yeah.
to lose your semblance of things that make sense.
Mhm.
Like,
yeah, it's like what I mean.
Raptors
You
are
normally
real.
think that shouldn't kill, but shout outs to Fish in the Rain, I guess. And speaking of, wow,
Welcome back to 4 fucking fighting types, the movie.
yeah,
Except there's 3 of them today.
I like to think Lapras is an honorary member,
I don't know. He doesn't even have
Uh,
fists. He can't punch.
but he gets access to Brick Break.
No way.
Yeah, that's,
Lapras learns brick. That doesn't make any sense. How is he
I know.
breaking bricks?
Um,
with
Let
his
us
little
know in the
horn.
comments. How does Lapras break bricks? I feel like that's fake news. I don't know. I
Hey
feel
man,
like-
I've seen his curse set enough to wonder what his coverage is.
Anyway, I know Will's team is funny, and they're all choiced.
yep.
So
They also
That's
played
all
this
you need
game
to
like
know.
immediately after the week started, so
Yep. He did not spend.
yeah, so
Basically any
we're
time
just
making this
gonna sit here and enjoy it. I know it's like the whole Terra type breakdown, but listen, everything here is choiced.
So they're all
what you see is
offensive.
what you're gonna get.
say except for this guy, but it's like, does it really matter what he is?
He's
The
just
open
a-
Persian will always be sacked and never do anything. It's very sad.
yeah.
Imagine Will's team with a little bit of Toxic Spike support. Oh,
Shout out Iron Hands taking
Right,
Earth Power
killed
and
him.
taking big damage.
here's Toxic Debris though.
And Valiant is free, because then you also give this guy terrain.
Yup. Now
Yup.
this guy is the fastest thing alive.
I believe it's
Now this
also
guy gets to
sparked here.
just click
Oh, this thing is booster attack. Oh no. Well,
Phew.
he kind of ate that up.
we did eat that. I keep forgetting. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I forget that he is not Terrakion type.
Mm-hmm. And you're
Like,
like,
having
oh,
Seed Sower is like the worst thing that could have happened to him. Like, why? You want the boost? You want
He
the
was
zoom?
done with the other terrain.
Yeah.
or he didn't want to give the terrain back to Electric, I guess. I don't know.
There's Bleakwind doing literally.
Shout out to
nothing
Lapras
but
just taking nothing.
He's Whirlpool. Brian is for you. Yay!
Yeah, that's the goat.
Yay! Protect. Stall him out.
Doesn't have it. It's Whirlpool. It's Whirlpool Parish.
You
You
cleave.
can have protect too.
God, I think it even had like rest. I think it was like one of the really old school like Parish trap sets, which is fun.
Gotta go for the crit.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yippee! More whirlpool!
Whoa,
Woohoo!
baby!
No protect!
Mulligan, watch out!
Oh my god, exploded.
Crit did not matter.
And then you throw a
Uh-uh.
little
Fake
fake out.
out.
Gotta chip it down.
Mhm.
Honestly, Torn is like really well positioned. Oh, it's Sash. Never mind.
Yeah, let's say, hold on a second. Hold your horses.
Wait, hold on. Is
See?
she throwing?
Hey, yo.
Is she throwing?
What's happening? She's got knock punch, surely, right?
Go to the bundle. No bundle, watch out.
No bundle.
Bundle,
No.
no.
No,
priority
double
left.
priority.
Yeah, I mean, bullet punch, knock punch was gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
I get Will wanting to get the regenerator.
You guys want to see more priority?
Yay!
Yeah, Bandit Scissor, yeah.
That was fun. Let's do it again. Here we go. Gate 2. Glim lead as it should be. Earth Power does way too much damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
CC.
I don't like it.
See ya. I would not have CC. I would have gone for Drain Punch.
Pink Urchin, look out.
Pink
Oh my God, Pink
that's
Urchin
a
blast.
ground move. Goodbye, Pink Urchin.
Why don't we drop him Pincurchin?
Oh, we see Sucker Punch.
That was kind of crazy.
It was funny,
But
but
that time. Now Toxic's up, so. Now
Yeah.
Lapras is truly unstoppable. There's Lilligant, Hisui. He's got Victory
Oh,
Dance.
and Victory Dance.
Skull. Oh, Memento.
Memento.
Good play, good play, good play, good play.
Love that.
Now Torn is ready to unleash Carnage. Yeah.
Yeah, Bleak
I have
Wind.
never seen
oh,
so many Bleak Winds hit in my entire life.
I know.
Are you ready to see him hit a little less hard now? Thank you, Terra Steel. Very cool.
Good night. Ah, you can't do it!
He's
No,
right.
he can't rest.
Pincurchin's
No,
final
Robin!
stand.
Oh, you gotta get out of there. Thunderbolt's coming.
No, I
Yeah.
know you don't.
No.
Just keep
I
bleaking.
guess. Yeah, no, I
Torn
guess
has
you're right.
just said, I'm going to win. He said, nah, I'd win.
Oh, not sacking hands here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, well, that was a good U-turn.
Let's get you some. And we're gonna see.
Oh, going right to Scizor to eat the... Where's the Mighty Cleave?
Yeah.
SD? No.
No, it's just
You turn it into a monkey. Yup.
Yeah, monkey, get your fake
Now you
out.
can get more regenerator. No, you
Oh,
switch.
no,
you
you
go
gotta
into
switch
hands.
there.
No.
Oh my god.
Like,
Sacking it to
you
get
know
the
better.
Sash now?
You know better.
Yeah, without
Man,
Torn,
I'm just
it's
saying,
a lot
imagine if there
harder.
was a single entry hazard on Will's team this game, it actually would have been much different.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's the downside of having all choice Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what they should do? They should give Pincurchin the ability to set up all entry hazards when he gets hit by a move and set up
Yeah.
electric terrain. He'd
Oh,
still
absolutely.
be worse than Tapu Koko.
That's so sad and true.
I missed Tapu Koko. That's my dearest friend.
I think David's somewhere having an aneurysm.
Oh, we're gonna see David have an aneurysm in a second.
David is
Sure.
going to have an aneurysm. Anyway, this game's
Earth-
over.
Earth Power,
Lilligant's gonna
why?
win.
Well, if Lilligant's hustle, it might not be over. I don't think it is this week's, but it'd be funny. All right, surely Hands can do it, right?
Dude, if there's anyone who could do it, is Brian Hands.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he can
Fortunately, he does not have Fake Out.
be when I power up the leaf blade of my opponent.
Yippee!
So here we go. So
Ah.
before we get into this, I would like to remind everyone of the deep lore. David has been playing in our league since basically the beginning, like after like the first like the third season he did.
Something like that.
And David does not like Comfy at all. Everything about it, he's just not a fan. So back then we were doing monotype, and Corey was fairy, and Corey's like, I'm going to bring Comfy and beat David, and he proceeded to immediately 6-0 him with Comfy off the
Yeah,
rip, and
It was
just
a beautiful thing to behold.
it was a wonderful thing. And if Smogon ever recovers the replays from that time period,
Yeah.
we'll have it again. But here is David. He was 4-0, flying high,
Now
arguably
it's
the best team in the league, going up against his old nemesis. And looking at the team and looking at Comfy, if Corviknight goes down, it's over.
Yeah, Comfy can start really setting up and going crazy. Yeah.
And JT has finally brought Empoleon.
Yeah, shout out no shoes.
Shout out to No Shoes, and then his usual.
Shout out to No Shoes coming for the first
Yes.
time all year. Actually, is what
Seriously,
really
the
we should be
first and
saying.
last time we will see Empoleon this year.
Yeah.
So
Which is kind of a shame because, like, on paper, it's a really cool mod.
I love Empoleon.
Does a lot of things a lot of dudes can't do this gen. But speaking of things that people can't do, what is this Galvantula going to do in the lead slot? Is it going to webs?
All right, so
Who
let's
knows?
go over Terrace real quick.
Oh
So,
yes, Terrace.
On David's side, we'll start skipping the first two. Steel,
First
On
deal,
Faithful.
he's been liking that.
can't Terra, Ogi. Well, Ogi's always.
Well,
water,
he
I
can,
should
but
say.
he's only got one. Yeah.
Fire,
Fire.
Screen Tail, and then Terra Water. On Corviknight.
I guess anti-backs deck, I imagine.
Terra Fire, Terra Water's definitely anti Embor, who didn't show up today.
Oh.
Yeah, Embor does look pretty good against this team.
Yeah.
And then on JT's side, Terra Fairy on Mana Buzz, classic staple. Terra Poison on Comfy, and Poison I think is like the best defensive Terra type in the game.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And then Vax can't do it. Water, Grass, and Flying down the line. So Empoleon.
That grass on this guy's kind of funny.
Yeah. Probably for.
Giga Drains? I don't know.
Honestly, I have no idea.
It might be just to resist Ogre Pawn. Might be
Let us
literally
know
it.
in the comments.
Honestly, probably. Let us know.
But the rest
let's-
makes sense. The
let's
rest
get
make
into
perfect
it.
sense.
Turn one
here's
switch
Dragonheart's
out.
doing 50% to.
Jesus Christ. That's awesome.
That's often. That's like. Is he choice?
Why did he stay in?
He stayed in, risking the roll is crazy.
Absolutely insane.
Maybe he did the calc and it's like a really bad roll.
Maybe.
Deal. But then
And
like
big
you're
knock, and there
Yeah.
he goes.
Goodbye, Karma.
starting off very bad for
Yeah,
for
JT
JT.
could not be in a worse position to start this game.
Gets his doesn't get his webs up for gets it up. There we
Oh,
go.
it does there.
But he trades Galv to do that, and Corv does have Defog as an option.
True. Sure.
So here he comes now.
Mm-hmm.
Good roost there. So the one thing about Empoleon coming in, if he defogs, which he did,
got competitive now.
Silly,
Yeah, Raggy.
can't do that. And here's Pump.
Oh,
So
Corviknight.
I want to talk
goes
about this
down.
Empoleon as we watch him click big ass buttons. And then Terra die. It's blunder policy.
Under policy, Hydro Pump.
After last week and the success of Mistvents, I told JT instead of running Agility Empoleon because he needs the moves, the coverage. I said, what if you run blunder policy and you're a hero? And
I liked it.
He did.
so, but JT hits his moves nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't back then, but now Bax has got a DD up, and now JT's got the
Active.
momentum again.
Yeah. Black Week, yeah.
But Screamtail is gonna eat.
JT predicting the Terra.
Yeah, fair. Fair. And here comes the anti-hero himself. Really good
Yeah.
psychic noise from David. I like
Mhm.
that because now Comfy can't heal, but you got to have something to deal with this. Encore, beautiful thing. Now you have
Perfect.
to
You're
figure
done
it
here.
out
Go to-
immediately.
Get him out of here now.
Get it out. And
Oh no,
Blood
don't
Moon
go
is
into
the
your
response.
special dagger.
Now, if Ogrepon had come in, you click, you Terra Water, you Ivy Cudgel, that thing should die.
On the spot, yes.
It should die.
Yeah.
The game was over right there. But David
Now-
realizes
But now it's
Whoa.
too late.
Yeah.
Encore's over.
Yeah, so this is
oopsie.
more things change, the more they stay the same. Yeah, because
Wait, did he not actually did he have access to his Terra? Still?
He did. He
Oh my
had
god,
Terra.
yeah, he just could have Terra
Yeah,
that.
if he Terra
killed.
Water, that would have killed.
Wow. That's a shame.
Yeah, so David, I guess
Wow.
everybody's got a mental block against a certain Pokemon.
Yeah.
This is David's.
Yeah.
Yep.
And say what you want about really strong setup guys with Terra, but you very easily could have gotten out of that specific situation. But this one was definitely
Yeah, now it's no matter how many times you psychic noise, it can still. Well, I guess it
Well,
can struggle, but
Funny.
psychic noise are a little too weak at this point.
Yeah, but now Psychic Noise is gone, so
Oh, licking rocks.
yeah. I mean, at this point, I think David realizes that it's done.
yeah.
Even Jordan's questioning the rocks at this point.
Yeah, at this point it's just all right.
Yeah, we see
Yeah.
good range.
See you later, Selena.
So again, going into, looking back on it now, right? Going into Ogerpon after the Encore, how you have your Terra Water, and you look at Mana Buzz, like, Terra Water Ivy Cudgel just goes crazy at this point. So, definitely looking at, game 2, like, all right, that is an out he has, if he notices it.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. So we'll go into this one. Get rocks up immediately. Slowking gets to do stuff, and big crit and poison.
And the poison.
Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, that's real
a
tough.
Horrible, deplorable thing. We see Future Sight. Yep. We see Ironhead. A little flinch.
Oh, good crit.
No, but he's laughing.
No.
He told a bad joke. Galva's here. He's got the Tims on.
Yep. Web's going up.
And
Steed's Future
taking
Sight, Energy
hits.
Ball, doing too much damage. Ursaluna's.
That's AV Ursaluna, by the way.
That's AV.
I believe so.
Well, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
It goes
No
for
vac.
DD. A Moonblast.
Moonblast. I guess he doesn't have Vacuum Wave.
I think
I guess
Oh,
no,
does-
he has Ice Shard, so
Yeah, I'd say it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yes, now going for the Terra. So David has burned his Terra, so now looking at Comfy, like, now you don't have that option with Ogerpon.
With Ogerpon, yeah.
But, given the situation, you kind of have to do that.
Right.
So now he's in a, JT put himself in a good spot where this Corv can't defog and it really wants to.
Yeah.
You reached here? Yeah,
I don't know
good
about,
previous.
I don't know about switching out. Like, you can kind of really threaten. If you keep this Corv low, then Comfy's free.
Yeah,
Here's the
Chili.
Chili. Empo's back
I love
in.
the chili reception, no backs moment.
It's just pivoting, yeah.
Just there to teleport.
Regenerator pivoting.
Yeah.
All the time.
See you later, Screen Tail. I like that one.
Boogie.
Ogerpon go for knock. See you later.
Oh,
See
it kills. Let's go.
Here's Mana Buzz. Just gotta get out of there. Vicavolt's getting a little low too.
Yeah. Just like in theory, something that can do
I
deal a
guess
little bit with
GT
Comfy.
thought that it would be faster.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Now Ogerpon can get a kill. No.
No, it can't.
Nope.
But now Ogre is too low
Now
to
he could,
deal with.
yeah, now he
Comfy.
can't challenge
So-
Comfy. Comfy will just kill him with Kiss. Oh.
I think he can live one kiss. Oh, we'll never know.
Yeah, well, he does have the Terra as an option to call mine. Well, you think about it, right? Like, you stayed in, and you clicked
Ivy Cudgel.
Ivy Cudgel. You get this thing low,
Yep.
and then you hope it's like, okay, if it does call mind, then yeah, you would die. That's fine. You let Ogerpon go down, and then you have this guy,
At
and
full
he's
to,
not going to heal enough off of you.
Yep.
Where you
Yep.
could then start to threaten it.
But now he's at full, so he can just hang out.
And we see
Ironhead
Ironhead
doesn't
doing
do
not
enough.
nearly enough.
Yeah. So Comfy's gonna.
Not deal anything, but it's just so much recovery on draining.
Yeah.
Too many souls, yeah.
Yeah, and stored power does a little too much. I think
Yeah.
if David had clicked Roost that turn,
No way.
I would have been a little closer. But is that big root? No, it's lefties. It's like it did 24 and he recovered 24.
That would have been something else.
Mm.
There we go. Just enough to take down
And
Corv.
then that's that.
Yup. No, Kiss.
hold
That
on,
did
he's
nothing,
living.
but
No. It's not that guy. He's not that guy.
if he
No,
crit,
no paralysis?
No, like, these Dragons aren't doing a lot.
he starts steal, it's going to erase Dragapult, and David throws in the towel.
So, this set brought up a conversation about stored power, which we talked about in the beginning of the season, just as like something that's potentially problematic.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something we're keeping an eye on because it's like, all right, all of a sudden you just Terra and it's like now you stored power break through all your checks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's a draft thing. That's just a singles thing. It's been a problem. But I do genuinely think, like, Game 1, David could have definitely played around Comfy a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like, when you see it and you know you have a problem against it, be proactive. Don't, like, okay, let me take it slow. Get in, do what you need to do immediately before it gets out of control. In Game 2, Comfy being able to be a poison type, like, your answer to Comfy shouldn't be, I just press Ironhead with Corviknight. That's not going to do it. Like, you have to have something else. Like, This
I
guy
mean, it was
having
dead. It was
Encore
dead, so we lost.
and Psychic Noise was great, but you let like Screamtail got
Too
crit
much,
a lot
yeah.
turn 1, but even to like turn 1, if you know how important Screamtail is against this thing, again something you struggled with a lot, rocks are very important. That's a poison type, like
Get out.
you got it. You can
Come
get
back
rocks
later.
up later. Anyway, that's my thing. I think, like, yeah, stored power, that's crazy. It broke through Corviknight. Should be able to do that, but it did. Like, game 1, I think David did not play it well and kind of let that happen. Game 2, a lot of his checks were kind of broken down. But, there's always a...
It was a good win by JT. That's what I think we'll just say for now.
Yeah,
He
I
got
think
his
he
comfy
positioned
in there,
Comfy really well
played it fine.
in the second game. In game 1, I think he got lucky because David did not play it right.
Yeah, that's a lot of times. Sometimes
fun.
just we get lucky.
Fortunate.
Nobody's
doesn't
perfect.
Begin to describe.
Yeah.
Yeah, words cannot begin to describe, et cetera, et cetera. You know the deal.
Yeah.
Just get lucky. Luck is a skill.
Luck is a skill, true. But yeah, you guys have anything to add on the set before we go into rankings?
Nope.
Don't let it be you.
Don't let
That's
it be
true.
you.
Don't let it be you.
We should ban stored power. I have no agenda. Bob
Yeah.
text.
So that is a conversation topic we will discuss about banning stored power for our playoffs. So, anyway, let's go into the rankings. The top looks pretty similar. Top
Yep.
3. I jumped Corey.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Not that there's any real
not
reason
that-
for
like,
that.
there's very little separation at the moment. So
Yeah.
5-0, we're all up here. JT at 4, he beat David. JT's only
Yeah.
loss was to Corey, who's undefeated.
Yep.
So
Yeah. So great showing.
yeah, he's doing it. Ernest
Yeah,
quietly on a 3-game win streak.
Yeah, Ernest, he's been locking in. We've
Yeah.
been building together. We've been building some shice teams. Yeah, he's rising.
Yeah, absolutely. Did we go over his set?
Wait, no, we didn't.
Wait, who did he play?
Where is his set?
Let's.
Ernest versus
Five.
Aaron real fast.
Yeah, no, we just
Oh,
totally.
we missed him up.
we
Fuck.
missed
He
him.
was just that good.
That was that good. You know what? Let's do it live.
Yeah.
Let me load up all the replays real quick.
Another 2-0. all 2-0s this
It's all
week.
2-0s this week, yeah. So we'll go into this pretty quick. Apologies, fellas.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
I don't remember this team. I don't know if I'd help him build this one or not.
Yeah, so this again
Well,
is
that's not a
pretty,
few ideas as
pretty
well.
consistent with what.
Pretty standard what he does. He likes his Terra Fairy, Gengar. He likes his Terra Fairy, Moltres. Terra Fighting on horse is new, but maybe he's just trying to be
There's
strong.
a lot of dark types. So
True.
Aaron's got a pretty standard Terra list: Poison, Crest, Flying, Magnezone,
and it
and everyone else.
doesn't change the rest.
Doesn't need to, honestly.
Here's Sacred Sword going out and doing a shit ton.
Shout out to Justified Keldeo, by the way.
I mean, that's his
The one time he'll get a use out of that.
Right.
It's Ditto.
Ditto, watch out. But he's got Gengar.
Does he call the right call? He does.
It's his week.
Gengar out here. Let's go, Gengar.
Gengar.
Watch out.
This is Gengar's last stand, right?
Yeah, he's been dropped. Or
Gengar is gone. This is his final showing. We
Yeah.
see
And
his
he's
Scarf
out
Gengar.
here. He's doing a shit ton. Yeah.
oh yeah,
He's
it's Scarf
strong.
guy.
Yeah.
In games, 16.
Hey James, 2016. Crazy. That's it.
Let's see if he can break Crest.
Oh, you cannot call mine in front of this thing. Oh
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, you gotta use your
That
Terra
is-
if you want to do
Oh,
that.
Katie, no. Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
Does he know?
God, what does King give it?
Not broken.
I mean, that's
no
yeah, I know, that's
sucker,
for
no
Philly.
moonlight.
It's also Crest. Yeah, it's really
So
just
Crest
that's Crest more than anything else.
But no
Little
straps.
trappage.
So goodbye, LeBron.
Yeah, I like that Magnezone.
Hmm.
Bring in there just a little too late, obviously.
Oh, here we see knockoff. He's trying to see the boots.
Ooh, it's
That's
AB's
instead.
What does he mean by this?
He's trying to knock off some boots. He's got a lot of ice types.
All right, guys, tell me what this means.
You know what
I-
the fuck bro has.
There we go.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
it. Yeah.
fucking bro has.
That's again. That's my guess. I have no
That's
idea.
funny.
I'm just looking at it, and that's what speaks to me.
Yeah. Shout out Moltres, Flame Body.
Yeah, shout out to Flame Body winning a match.
This mon has been so good on Ernest's team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Moltres is crazy good.
Turns out boots go hard.
Yep.
Turns out Flame
What's
Body also
happened?
very good.
What happened? You just switched tabs?
Hmm?
You switched tabs?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, it's over. Oh, sorry. I
It was over. He forfeited after he got burned.
No, that's why we.
Aaron said, "Yep, all right. I can't do this anymore. I'm out."
So here we go. Game 2.
Knows when to dip.
I've seen this one before.
Does he do the same thing? Does he
Oh,
see this edge?
Aaron does the same thing though.
Yeah, Aaron sees this guy and says, "It's just Steitzel's edge, man."
Yeah, this is
That is who he
pretty
is.
spiked.
Sucker, he
Little
lives.
Sucker though, it didn't kill sadly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Ogre Grass getting to run an item.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
It is pretty cool.
Now check out the bravest Weavile of all time.
Cool.
Terra Ice.
This is
going for it.
playing with odds.
Crit?
Yep,
No burn? Oh,
gets
yeah.
burned. Aw.
You
Imagine if he
can't
didn't get
triple
burned.
axle into Moltres and expect to not get burned. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. That's why you go and you
technically.
put protective pads as your item, so that does.
True, honestly.
oh. Vacuum Wave not killing because he got rid of his Dark type.
Yeah,
But Rainbow Dash doing the dash.
he is doing the dash. Honestly, Weavile did do a lot of damage.
And
Yeah.
I like the usage of Weavile. It's just a shame that Aaron did not just let it get burned like that.
Yeah, but now Crush can't Terra, so it's always going to lose to LeBron.
Oh,
You know what's
It's
funny?
like-
I'm so used to King Gambit.
I know, I was like, oh, Defiant
I was
Boost?
like,
I was like, oh no, he's
it's done.
defiant.
Or two
But now
VGC
King Gambit
gold.
is going to win the game. He saw his fallen comrade and said,
Yep.
"Nah,
He said, I only need one.
Do you think Aaron puts Ditto in here? Come on,
he
get him in.
should."
He should. Come on. No! Come
Yeah,
on, Aaron.
honestly, in hindsight, like looking at like what Ernest has done, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's allowed to do this because he has Vacuum Wave in the back.
Yeah.
Plus
and
plus
he can't
Ditto's
tear.
not fast if he doesn't lock in the sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And if you lock in the sucker, just don't hit moves for the next 4 turns.
Yeah.
So it works out, and Min Xiao is not gonna be able to do it.
Yeah. Dragonite's about,
Dragonite's doing the
You know
Dragonite
what
thing
the
where he
fuck
goes,
bro
wow.
has. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
Good cleanup.
Yeah.
Good cleanup. Let's go back to
Stats for
ranking. But yeah, Ernest, he's
Ernest
figured
cooked.
out how to use his guy. He didn't get fighting moved.
Yes.
Let's fucking
He-
go.
what he needed to do.
Yeah.
And then everybody else is under 500,
Yeah.
Really top heavy season right now.
which is crazy. So playoffs is gonna be wild. We know the top teams. I have no doubt that THT is going to do very well. So
Yeah,
he
his
is a
team,
7.
especially in pools playoffs, is going to be such a problem for so many teams.
Let him
Uh,
cook.
And then going down the list, I think THT kind of stands at like a slightly higher tier than the next like
Than the
4.
rest, yeah.
Because I think these 4 teams, Hall, Ethan, Tim, and Will, they have really good potential. And I think if they have a good matchup, they're going to be very hard for a lot of people to deal with.
Yeah.
Especially like we have a lot of free agency acquisitions.
Yep.
So Tim just got Raikou.
Yeah,
who's
and we
won,
know
like,
how good he is
so
in
many
draft.
formats of ours.
That's my guy.
So that's pretty cool. So definitely excited to see what they do. Jordan got her first dub. Lily got her first dub.
Yep.
So they get to be sit up a little higher. Feels good to finally win some games. Jordan just kind of dissected Adam. And by
Yeah.
dissected, I mean just dropped Draco Meteor. So
Is that easy?
you know me, that I'm all about that. That's my lifestyle. Adam's team, they will do well in playoffs. And you can't overly prep for the big scary guys.
Yeah.
And then down at 15-16. Bandit's 0-5, but does not play like a team that's 0-5.
Win's gonna come eventually,
Yeah,
right?
he'll win one.
Stop-
Aaron
don't
is
bring
15
body down.
because he does his best, but he is 1. So
Yeah.
that's our rankings.
Yep.
So we can kind of talk about pools a little bit. You guys want to talk about pools yet, or should we save that for next time?
Maybe next time because I'm
Save
about
it
to
for next
keel
time.
over.
We'll start talking about pools. But thank you guys for listening. We'll be back next week, and we'll talk about pools, and hopefully we'll have 3 game sets.
Yeah.
Brian and I are playing, so that'll be good.
Mhm.
Good time.
Oh,
So
yeah.
there will be one less. There will be a minimum of one undefeated team. So who knows what?
Corey, can you lose? I want it to be 1. Thanks.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I'm playing
Well-
Aaron, so I got some heat cooking. So who's to say?
Really just burn down that kitchen. Thanks.
I mean, last season I did lose a game to him. It was scary. So we'll see.
Keep your eyes peeled.
You never know what will happen.
Yeah.